Hey guys, Josiah here with Aesthetics Fitness. In today's video, I'm going to show you what I eat in a day. Alright, so before I get started with today's video, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and click the little bell icon. That way every time I come up with a new video, you guys are getting notified so you don't miss out on any great new content. Also, if you feel like it really helps me out if you hit that like button down below as well. Now with that out of the way, let's get started. Alright, so I am nearing the end of my annual Get Shredded for Summer diet that I do almost every year, and if you want actually a play-by-play of every part of that diet plan, you can check that out right here. Now, in today's video, I wanted to show you sort of what the tail end of that diet looks like and what I eat in an average day while on that diet plan. And this is honestly the sorts of foods and around the calories that I consume pretty much year-round. It's a similar macro distribution. I tend to eat in a high-protein, high-carb, moderate-fat diet. And this video is really just to demonstrate kind of the way that I eat on an average day, how my calorie breakdown and macro breakdown actually works. I'm not prescribing this to you to say this is how you should eat. Obviously, your mileage may vary. And my goal calorie breakdown for the day is 65 grams of fat, 275 grams of carbs, and 180 grams of protein. I weigh about 170 pounds, so it's slightly more than 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Again, keeping me in that like 24-25% of calories coming from fat range, and then the rest filled in with carbs, eating a total of around 2,400 calories today, which should put me with my level of activity and metabolism in about a 400 to 600 calorie deficit. Normally, I would probably actually be doing a slightly deeper calorie deficit, but given the fact the whole coronavirus COVID-19 thing and the fact that we can't get to the gym, so I can't work out as heavily as I want to, I'm a little more concerned about losing muscle mass. So I want to do a slightly more modest calorie deficit to preserve my muscle while still losing fat. So anyway, I just woke up a little bit ago. Let's get started right now without any further ado. Let's go. So first up we have black coffee. I really enjoy drinking black coffee. I, as you probably know, do a mild form of intermittent fasting almost every day where I try to basically push my first meal to around lunchtime or an early lunch of like 11 to 12:30. And so drinking black coffee really helps get me there. It helps keep me alert, keep me from getting hungry because it does have an appetite blunting effect. And it helps just give me energy so I don't feel tired and I'm not thinking about food quite as much while waiting for my first meal. And that is all due to the caffeine in the coffee, because what caffeine does is prevents your body from realizing it's tired, essentially. So you have more energy and therefore you're more active in doing more things, therefore burning more calories and boosting your metabolism. And it also has that appetite blunting effect where you just don't realize and don't think about the fact that you're hungry, and helps keep you feeling less hungry before you actually eat any food. Now, a quick word of advice, it does have to be black coffee. You can't add like cream and sugar because obviously that adds calories and breaks your fast, but it doesn't have to be coffee. It could be green tea, black tea, anything you want that has caffeine but no calories. I would stay away from like 0-calorie energy drinks because I just don't think those are great for you. Something like black coffee, green tea, black tea, whatever your preferred drink of choice is. I just happen to really enjoy black coffee. Alright guys, so it is now like 11:30, so I'm gonna start making myself some breakfast. I'm gonna be eating my macro-friendly French toast. I'm not gonna go super in depth on the recipe, I'll just kind of show you guys the highlights because I actually have a whole video going in depth on how to make it right here. Funny point, some of you've probably heard of Greg Doucette has his own anabolic French toast recipe. They're almost identical. I only found out about it like a month ago. Turns out my video came first by like 9 days, so now you all know I didn't copy off of him if you were thinking that. But anyways, let's get started and eat some delicious French toast for breakfast. So we got 4 pieces of French toast here, some light syrup, a blend of Greek yogurt and whipped cream for the topping, and then some berries and some PB Fit peanut butter just to round it all out. Here are all of the macros and total calories for this meal. Let's dig in, it looks delicious. Yeah, that's really good. Alright, so that was delicious, very filling. I mean, it was about 1,000 calories overall, but like 80 some grams of protein, so that's a really good start to the day. Also a lot of carbohydrates. Replenish my glycogen stores just to feel nice and energized, so probably gonna take another walk in not too long from now. I tend to, when I'm cutting, try to use more low impact forms of cardio because they are a lot more muscle sparing than say like high intensity interval training. And since I am in a calorie deficit, and since I can't train with weights as hard as I normally can right now due to the whole coronavirus quarantine, low impact cardio is the way I'm going with that. And yeah, so this is my first big meal of the day. Then usually I will have like a snack in the middle of the day, big dinner, and then like another little snack at the end of the day. So like 2 big meals and 2 snack to small meals, totaling 2,400 calories. So see you at the next mealtime. Alright, so it is just after 3 o'clock, time for my first like snack of the day. Having a Built Bar cookie dough protein bar. It's only 110 calories, so it gives me a nice little snack without actually adding a whole bunch of calories. Yes, I know, Gerard. Without adding a whole bunch of calories to my daily total. You can check the macros out right here. And yeah, then gonna go for a walk with Elizabeth and take Gerard outside for a little while, staying socially distanced and walking by ourselves, then come back and make some dinner. So let's go. Alright, so we are making enchiladas for dinner, and normally these are an insanely high fat, high calorie item, but that's due to the fact that they're loaded up with a ton of sour cream. And if you know anything about me, it's that I often replace sour cream in my recipes with fat-free Greek yogurt, which has a ton of protein, almost no carbs, and of course no fat. So that brings the macros to these to a much more reasonable level, and they should still taste delicious. Let's find out. So we got 2 jumbo enchiladas full of chicken covered in cheese and sauce, salsa, lettuce on the side. Macros for all of that are this right here, which brings my daily total of macros and calories to this right here. Still have a little room for dessert. That's really good. All right, so polished off dinner. Those enchiladas were amazing and super filling. But I'm still hungry for something sweet, and it's been about an hour and a half. It's now right around 7 o'clock, so I'm going to make myself a little bit of ice cream because I still have some fat and carbs calories left. So I'm gonna have a bowl of ice cream, and that'll be my last food for the day. Alright, so last food of the day, we've got 87 grams of ice cream, which is a 2/3 cup serving, and a little sprig whipped cream, and a square of like 90% dark chocolate, which has almost no carbs and basically just has a little bit of fat and a little bit of protein, which helps perfectly even out my macros for the day. Full macros for this meal are right here, and of course my total calories for the day are here. Let's get started. Funny point, I was thinking that for my last meal of the day I was actually gonna be having like a small like grilled chicken salad. I did not realize before actually totaling up my calories just how healthy those enchiladas were and how low in fat they were, because I swapped out the sour cream for the Greek yogurt. So all I had left was some carbs and fat that I basically needed to fill in for the day. So this is delicious. I'm gonna take my time enjoying this because it's just a nice way to end the day. And ice cream down. That's it for calories for the day. I am just gonna kind of sip on this for the rest of the day, just a nice unflavored sparkling water, 0 calories, but I really enjoy sparkling water, so that'll just be something nice to sip on throughout the rest of the evening. But anyways, that's it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. And of course, check out the other videos that I linked to in this video for some of the recipes and things you saw in today's video. And of course, make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe to my channel because I have new content coming out all the time to help you guys train smarter and look better.